It's time for Access the Experts from the University of Nebraska at Omaha.
Welcome to another edition of Access the Experts, where today we are talking with UNO Chancellor Dr. Jeffrey Gold. And today's question is, when will we likely know the long-term effects of the COVID-19 vaccine?
Thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate the opportunity to address both the safety and the efficacy of the vaccines that have been developed and those that are currently under development and hopefully soon to be evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. As many know, there have been two vaccines, the Pfizer and the Moderna products, both of which are messenger RNA vaccines that have been under development for more than 10 years in the United States for other types of treatment and prevention that have been applied to the development of COVID-19 vaccines. Both of these products and all of the other products under clinical evaluation right now have gone through an extensive prospective randomized trial approach under the auspices of the National Institutes of Health, led by not only the pharmaceutical manufacturer, but a panel of experts who are looking at both the quality of the immune effect, known as the efficacy, and at the safety, the number of reaction events and side effects that may occur from these vaccines. We know, based upon the history of decades and decades of development of vaccines, think all things from hepatitis to measles, mumps, rubella, diphtheria, etc., that it takes years to continue to monitor both the safety and the efficacy of the vaccines, particularly as we get more and more information about different age groups, socioeconomic strata, the impact on race and ethnicity, and very importantly, comorbidities such as heart disease, lung disease, people that are on other medications, etc. The preliminary data on the two products that we're most familiar with show them in large trials of 30,000 and 44,000 respectively for the Moderna and Pfizer products to be both very safe and very effective. Indeed, these two products are 94 and 95% effective respectively. That means that they are far more effective than the typical annual flu vaccine. Now, how long that effect will last, whether it will be useful with some of these genetic mutation variants that we've identified coming from other parts of the world, and whether or not a booster shot will be necessary in 6 or 12 months are unknown right now. However, the Food and Drug Administration, and of course the manufacturers and the research teams involved, are tracking data both on safety, meaning effects, so-called reaction effects, and possibly the very rare side effects, as well as the incidence of infection that occurs in the vaccinated population. All of that information will be tracked, kept in centralized databases, and hopefully, and I'm very confident of this, be transparently made available to our communities as we continue to monitor the effects and safety of these vaccines. So I guess the answer, Brandon, is I don't really know the answer as to how long these are going to really be safe and effective, but I do know that the processes are in place to continue to monitor that in a way that we can make real-time and good decisions about both safety, efficacy, and re-immunization.
Access the Experts, presented by the University of Nebraska at Omaha. If you have questions, submit them on our website. Then join us every Tuesday and Thursdays at 6:46 a.m. and p.m. while we answer your questions.